Yo guys, what's happening? It's been a long time. I'm sorry I've not uploaded in a while, probably been about a year or two. I've just been really busy with work and other stuff, but we are back with a bang with this beautiful EG hatch. I think it's the EG4. This car literally is show and go. It talks the talk and it walks the walk. Shout out to Matt, the guy who actually built this car. The car was built about 10-12 years ago, and it literally looks like it's just been done yesterday. It was pretty much a bare shell build. Everything was stripped down, everything was replaced. The full cars had a repaint in this lovely grey colour. I'm not too sure on the paint code, but it's got some lovely flakes. So the car just started off as a ground up rebuild. He literally stripped the full car down, all the undercarriage was stripped down, wire wheeled, primered, new seam sealer, and sprayed with U-POL Gravitex or U-POL Raptor. All the suspension components are powder coated or have been powder coated in gloss black. All new bearings, all new bushes, BC Racing coilovers, function 7 control arms, ASR rear anti-roll bar kit, EK9 hub swap, all downstar bolts, the usual hard race arms and goodies. Like, this car has everything. Up top we've got a smooth OEM front bumper with a show plate, a genuine first moulding front lip, which actually is carbon fibre but it's been colour matched, same colour as the car. Same goes to the Password JDM carbon fibre bumper ducts. Some lovely wheels. My all-time favourite, OG Volk Racing TE37 in the bronze Almite finish. These wheels look absolutely sick on any car, whether it's a Micra, a Civic, a Skyline, a Lambo, you name it. These wheels are the one to go for. They're actually really hard to find now because they've been discontinued. This specific model of wheel, they bought out the later ones which do look good but not as good as these. So these are 15x8 plus 35, running on Toyo R888 tyres, and the tyre size is 205/50/15. The raised lug nuts, raised valve stem, spoon calipers, JDM side repeaters, JDM thin mouldings, OEM mud flaps, spoon Gen 3 electric carbon fibre mirrors, which I'm pretty sure are discontinued now. JDM EG6 SIR window visors, bronze glass sunroof and bronze glass all the way around, which is sick. Around the back we've got an Osaka JDM wing, Sabon carbon fibre boot lid, 50/50s in the back. I think these are the best lights you can put on any EG, whether it's a hatch, a coupe, a sedan, anything. A solid fab 3-inch catback, and it honestly is stunning. Right guys, I'm really sorry if you can't really hear me. The mic decided to die on me last minute, so I wanted to use the GoPro mic. So in the cabin we've got a pair of lovely Buddy Club fixed bucket seats, both in very nice condition. S2000 Speedo, a personal steering wheel, a works bell, quick release, JDM 5-piece floor mat, JDM doubled in with a bronze pocket, K-tuned shifter with cables, a hybrid racing gear knob, SIR2 door panels with the gathers, tweeters. You can actually really see the bronze tint on the sunroof. The sunroof glass is always darker than the rest of the glass, but the car's got bronze glass all the way around. The battery's being relocated behind the passenger seat. In the rear we've got the SIR2 fold flat JDM interior with the gathers, the rear speaker setup with the rear boot box, and these lovely SIR2 rear seats with the bench. The interior literally just drops down. Isn't that cool? You've also got a little boot box here, and the box actually comes out, so you got more storage underneath. These little compartments there, they've got, it's a little cubby hole basically, so you can just put stuff in the back if you ever sat in the back. Obviously the gathers rear speaker setup. These rear covers actually come off so you can access the rear shockers, and they've also got a small cubby hole in the back as well. Right, so in the engine bay, I think it's probably one of the best bays I've ever seen. A lot of people go really OTT with the bays, but I like the fact it still retains the OEM shape of the engine bay, just been tidied up a little bit, but each to their own. Full wire tuck, smooth engine bay. Let's look at that. Brake line tuck, S2000 clutch master. The brake boost has actually been colour coded the same colour as the car. The power steering setup is pretty cool. It's running aftermarket Toyota MR2 power steering setup, which is electronic. The lines run down the side of the wing, and the pump is actually in there. It's on a switch, so if you're ever on track, you can turn it on or turn it off, whatever you prefer. As for the engine, it is a K24 Frankenstein conversion. If you guys don't know what that is, basically the term Frankenstein means they use the block from one engine and the head of another engine. So in this case they've got an Accord 2.4 bottom end, which is called the block, and they've used the EP3 Type R K20A2 2-litre head. So what that basically does is it gives you the torque of the 2.4, and the K20A2 head flows better than the 2.4 head. So like they say, horsepower's in the head, so essentially you can make better power and rev it out more with the right components. Clockwise built the block, clockwise baffle sump, clockwise rods, clockwise pistons, to protect springs and retainers, FD2 Type R cams. It's got 410cc injectors, I believe. It's got an RBC throttle body, K-tuned, cold air intake, has bottom mounts, Mishimoto rad, T7 design, alternator relocation kit, all downstar bolts everywhere, drag cartel blank, K-tuned fuel rail with a fuel pressure regulator, hybrid racing, dipstick and oil cap, T7 designs, plug cover I think it is, acuity sensors, Torx fuel pressure regulator. The gearbox has just been rebuilt by Sam Kidney, a good friend of mine. All new hubs, sliders, synchros, all new bearings, everything, about 500 miles ago, so the box is literally brand spanking new. It's also got an M-Factory diff in the gearbox to help it hook up these big beefy R888s, which actually works pretty well, to be fair. The car's running around about 300 bhp. It's on an AM ECU. Romain mapped the car a number of years ago, and it's still going very, very, very strong. Guys, we've given you a little walk around, told you a little bit about the car, the spec, the history, the engine, the exterior, the interior. I think it's about time you go for a little drive.
TKY Performance.